Just tell me when. You on? Are we on? Maddie! Okay, hi. I hope you're enjoying your vacation. This is A. Okay, the goal here is to solve this equation. So we want to get our variable all by itself. But we can't because we have two different kinds of variables. This is a cube. Please be proud of my cube drawing. This is a square. And this is a side length. So since we can't combine any of our x's, we need to get everything onto one side and factor. So, I'm going to subtract the 56x. So that it's in standard form. Now that it's in standard form, we have 4 different strategies that we can use to solve this problem. We can use the GCF, which we should always check first, AC method, grouping, or sum or difference of cubes. Okay? So we start with the GCF. Do those 3 terms have anything in common? Answer is yes. They have 2x in common. So we're going to factor out a 2x. And if we divide each term by 2x, what's left over? We've got an x squared, a plus 12x, and a minus, what's 56 divided by 2? 28?
20. Okay.
Double check that in your calculator, Mighty. And then we look at the part inside the parentheses and look at what strategy would work for that. So I vote the AC method because it has an x squared in it. So the AC method works for anything that has an even exponent on the x. So this is even, so we're going to label it A, B, C. A times C is negative 28. And we have to think of things that multiply to negative 28 and add up to 12. So I'm thinking 1 and negative 28, 2 and negative 14. Ooh, how about negative 2, 14? We are allowed to use our shortcut because the A is equal to 1. So when A is equal to 1, we take half of the degree. I'm just going to let this 2x come down. Half of the degree is a regular x. And then I'm going to take my minus 2, and that's one of my factors. The other one has an x plus 14. That's my other factor. If you don't get the shortcut, that's totally okay. You can do the whole long way of grouping if you want to. Split that term up into 2, and then GCF of the first half and GCF of the second half. Now that we have all of our factors factored, we're going to set each one equal to 0. So 2x equal to 0, x minus 2 equal to 0, and x plus 14 equal to 0. So this one gives us a solution of x equals 0. This one gives us a solution of x equals 2. And this one is x equals negative 14. So those are our 3 solutions. The other word for that, so solution or x-intercept or root or 0. All of those 4 words mean exactly the same thing, and they're all describing what these 3 x's are doing. So what they actually are x-intercepts. So if we look at a graph, we've got negative 14, we've got 0, and 2. We know that it crosses the x-axis at these 3 points. We just don't know what's happening with the y. We would have to do a lot more graphing for that. So we're going to look at the end behavior. The end behavior is based on the degree and the leading coefficient. So end behavior. The degree, remember we did this before, is 3, which is odd. So they're doing opposite things. Remember? And then the leading coefficient, the number in front is 2, which is positive. So the positive infinity side is going up. So the positive infinity side is going up forever after the 2. It's odd, so it's opposite. The negative infinity side is going down forever. And then because it's a cubic, it's gonna have three, so it's gonna go up and then down. And then it has 1, 2, 3 pieces for a cubic.